funny. I'm about to play my video game and y'all are giving me content for days. Let's get into it.
Question for you guys. Black men, do y'all think that black women tend to have more lenient or easier dating standards on white men than they?
No, don't care. Don't date y'all. Just really do not care. This is hilarious. What standards do y'all have? I really want to know what standards these women have. I'm going to introduce myself again for this new video. United States Army combat veteran, college graduate with an associate's degree in pipe fitting technology, certified and degreed pipe fitter, former corrections sergeant, hold 2 black belts and 2 styles of blue belts in karate, retired at the age of 39, 45 years old, and married. This is a 3-bedroom house that my wife owns. I buy my own house in a decade. I'm going to put down $100,000 down payment on a $200,000 house in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. And I am trying to see if I can get a much lower mortgage by putting 100K down on that, and I'm just gonna pay the rest off. I already have my entire decade planned out, okay? Meanwhile, you women have are getting on the internet to ask these silly questions. Uh, let's continue the video.
Do black men. This is something that I've heard quite a bit. I've had a lot of men complain about this and say, hey, when it comes to me, I gotta be at least, 6 feet tall.
I have exceeded your standards and then some. I'm only 5'6", but when it comes to guaranteed money, stability, a lot of things can be overlooked. A lot of things. But these women that set these ridiculous standards, a man has to be 6 foot tall, 100K a year or more ridiculous than that. When you adjust your standards to that, you're looking at 2% of the population. You're not even in the realm of realistic at this point. That's why a lot of you are single.
Have X amount of money in the bank, preferably I have a particular career, I have this car, whatever. Like, there's all these qualifications.
And I drive a brand new 2022 Honda Accord Sport. And it's still brand new because I barely drive it. I only drive it once a week. I'm retired. The car comes out the garage once a week. So the miles on my car, even though it's a 2022, is extremely low. It still has a lot of value because I keep the miles low.
But then I may see that same black woman with a white dude a few months later, and he's barely 5'8". You know what I mean? It's like, what are these standards? So I've
You women are not in a position to do this. You're not in a position. My wife is way more attractive than her, like out by a lot. You're not in a position to do this.
heard this multiple times. I can't say I have a perfect answer on this. I mean, I have my theory based upon some research that I've done, but I'm just curious in your own experience, like, do you feel like the standards that black women that you've dated are on you are higher, and then those standards loosen when those ladies, or if they decide to ever date and marry out? I'm curious.
Standards are ridiculous and unrealistic, and that's probably why you're single. But anyways, happily married man here. Have a good night.